Hello, my name is Jim Downs. I'm a field specialist in forestry for Ohio State University Extension, and today I am out here at Tar Hollow State Forest, which is located in southeastern Ohio, and I'm going to be talking about red oak, or northern red oak. So red oak is a alternately branched tree, has simple leaves that are lobed, and one of the key indicators on the leaves is that the lobes themselves will all have come to points and have bristle tips. Normally the lobing is not very deep, so the sinuses of the lobes don't cut into the midrib very deep at all, maybe usually up to around a third. The twigs of red oak will be somewhat glabrous or kind of a shiny smooth in the new growth, and the buds, and this is a key indicator for all of the oaks, is that it will have multiple terminal buds. So the buds out on the end of the twig, there are going to be a number of those, and so there'll be a bunch of those. With red oak in particular, the bud will be fairly smooth, it'll be scaled, but it'll be somewhat conical. So if you look at it in cross section, it's going to be completely round versus some of the other oaks in the red oak group that will have somewhat fluted buds. Now with red oak, as you can see here on the bark of this tree, it is a little bit furrowed, but one of the things with the bark is you tend to have a streaking pattern to it, and almost looks like you have ski trails that run down the tree. The acorns on this tree are fairly large. The cap of the acorn looks like somewhat like a beret or a hat. Usually it covers less than a quarter of the acorn, and this acorn itself is actually maybe a little bit small for red oak, because these things can be up to a little over an inch in diameter and an inch in length. With red oak acorns, it actually takes about 1.5 years or 2 full growing seasons on the tree for them to fully mature. When they fall to the ground in the autumn, they will actually lay on the ground if they're not eaten by wildlife before they will germinate in the springtime. So they do need a stratification period. Basically, they have to go through a cold period before they are able to germinate. These are highly desired by wildlife species, especially during the late winter months. As far as value of red oak is one of our more commercially valuable trees within Ohio, commonly used for fine furniture, flooring, and a wide variety of applications. The range of red oak will stretch from southern Canada over to Minnesota and down into Louisiana over to Georgia, and it is widely spread across all of Ohio. This tends to be what we would consider of our upland oaks, somewhat of a moisture-loving oak. So of our upland oaks, this one requires a little bit more moisture than most of our other oaks. One interesting thing that you'll see on the underside of the leaves on this red oak is something we refer to as an oak apple gall. So this is caused by an insect that will lay an egg on the leaf, and that insect will actually emit hormones into the leaf of the tree, and that will cause the plant, or the red oak, to actually grow that insect a home. And so this material that you're seeing there is actually all plant material that the insect was able to convince the plant to grow for it, which is somewhat interesting. With that, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy your day.